Raw Squirrel clothing started like this. Look at that. Look at the stitching. You know, that's when I started. People laughed at it, and it was hard to sell. And now I can see why. You know, look at this stitching. That's my mama. She's a Delta. You know, you see that VA, 2 up, 2 down. See that to say I'm high as alien pussy, Raw Squirrel clothing. See, that's my 7 shirt. This shirt has a lot of significance because what I did was I took 7 shirts and I cut them all up, right? It was my this shirt was a gift, a donation, a sacrifice to God because I took 7 shirts and I cut them up and I put them all together for God giving me the talent to be able to sew. You know what I mean? That's why if you look at it, you can tell it's all different types of texture in the fabric because it's 7 different shirts. And you see my name on the back. You see Raw Squirrel Clothing, King Wanza, that's the brick, the foundation. It was started 12/30/09. I got all kinds of documentation, all kinds of copyrights. I even have a patent pending. And, you know, that was for my daughter. You see her name right there. Imani Monet, Raw Squirrel Clothing. This is one of the first shirts I ever made. And that's where Raw Squirrel Clothing started. And this is how far it's come thus far. You know what I'm saying? That's a big improvement, ain't it?
What you tell?
Is that a big improvement? And this is Raw Squirrel Clothing. Today, you know. This how the stitching looks today. And this how it was then. Raw Squirrel Clothing. You know. And this is how it looks now. Raw Squirrel Clothing. I need to send this shirt out to Kayla. But, you know, I got headbands over there. I've experimented with almost everything as far as clothes. Hats, scullies, everything, man. Raw Squirrel Clothing. I mean, you name it. I mean, even on down to velour. You know what I mean? That's Raw Squirrel Clothing. This hoodie with the fur on the inside. I mean, everything, man. This is Raw Squirrel Clothing. Long sleeve, you know. And you can look at the stitching in that. Man, look at the stitching in that. That green with that stitching that matches the shirt. Raw Squirrel Clothing. I mean, everything. Sweaters, shorts. These shorts are Raw Squirrel Clothing. Shorts, thermals. Thermal is Raw Squirrel Clothing. Everything, man. This long sleeve shirt is Raw Squirrel Clothing. Everything. I mean, everything. You know. And everybody know I got houses everywhere, but I got clothes everywhere. All I wear is Raw Squirrel Clothing. That's it. Raw Squirrel Clothing. You know, and this shirt right here, it says Wanza 317. And Wanza 317 says, you do it Wanza's way. Wanza 317, man. Like John 317 in the Bible. Wanza 317. Ross, you can even look at the stitching in this. And look how far I've come. Look at the stitching in that. I was doing those skinny, you know, stitching patterns. Now I don't never use that much. If I just got that little bit of thread, I won't sew. You know what I mean? All of my stuff now is thick. You'll see at least 8, 10 colors at least in my stitching. Look at the dog got whiskers, man. Come on, man, puppy with whiskers. Raw Squirrel Clothing.